Is this okay? Cool. Okay. This is the third attempt. Huh. Hello, how are you? So let me just introduce myself. So my name is Gitika and I am a 17-year-old girl who lives in Andhra Pradesh, India, and I'm a South Indian girl. Like the girl. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit more about myself. So I'm basically a student who's gonna go to a law school in the future, and I basically have a lot of time right now to contemplate and think about my life a lot more in general. And I've learned a lot of lessons in the past 2.5 years because I've gone through something, and it kind of changed my perspective in life in general. So I just wanted to put it out because it helped me, kind of overcome that. I thought it might help other people overcome anything in life. So, I mean, that is the reason why I named this channel The Journey of Girlhood. Why? Because girlhood is just a very beautiful thing that, a girl can experience in life. It's a journey where you get to experience certain stuff that are personal to a girl, and you don't get to see those in any other, people. And why the journey? Because it's a journey at the end of the day. You're not gonna reach at one point, and life is not gonna stop at that one point. So I thought, because I kind of relate to it, it kind of makes sense also. So let me just name the channel The Journey of Girlhood. So that's how the channel name started. And I actually wanted to do a podcast where I'm gonna be speaking a lot. So you know what happened? I posted 2 episodes on Spotify, and things didn't work out, bro. Why? Because no one listens to Spotify podcast. At least in India, no one. I don't know why. Because maybe there is not a lot of engagement going on Spotify. Maybe that's the reason. But no one listened to it. Only people who follow me on my private Instagram account, they listen to it, and they told me like, oh my god, Gitika, you should post it on YouTube. It's really good. Like, it's really soothing, and I kind of relate to it a lot. So then I thought, why don't I make videos on YouTube? Because it's been my bucket list since my childhood. But then I was very, very, very scared, to put out myself on social media and internet. I'm not a really, that posting, always sharing my life moments on Instagram kind of girl. So yeah, it didn't make sense to me around 4.5 years ago. But then slowly I kind of thought, maybe this is nice, this is something I'm interested in. So that is the reason why I thought, let me just create something like this. So yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to make YouTube channel. So enough about myself. So the first video I wanted to post, I thought a lot about what to post on YouTube. What my first video is gonna be on YouTube. I thought a lot, and then I thought, let me just post this one video where I'm just telling all the people that you people deserve to be happy. And I just want you to let you know there are a lot of ways to be happy in life in general without having luxuries that you get to see on internet, right? See, because happiness, a lot of people say happiness is a luxury, and I don't believe any of that. Because happiness is an emotion that comes to human being in general. It's innate to us. So to think that happiness is a luxury is something I don't believe in, and that is the exact reason why I wanted to make a video where I'm talking about how to be happy and be content in life with what you have, and be grateful for what you have. By the way, I've written a script of what to talk and how much to talk and when to end, because if I keep on talking, this is not gonna end. This is gonna take like 1 hour, 1.5 hour also. I am capable of talking that much. So yeah. So I'm just gonna like lay out some 10 points, where I'll be talking about all of this experience and how to be happy in general. First of all, why am I even making, what is the need for me to make, first of all, why am I even making, what is the need for me to make this video? Why? Because a lot of people are just wasting their life on negative emotions, on negative things, on things they are not having in life, on things they are not able to achieve, or just any negative energy of any sort in general, right? So that's the problem with a lot of people. I mean, I've gone through this and I just want nobody to go through this. So that is the reason I'm making this. So basically, your life has a purpose. You're supposed to feel happy and feel optimistic about everything and anything in life. It might sound very crazy, but still, I'll give you an example. For example, you've written an exam which is really important for you. You've spent around 1.5 years of your time on it, and you've written it. You thought you're gonna top it, you're gonna do very good on it, you're gonna do that, you're gonna do this and all of that. But then once the result came, it's not something you expected. It's very drastic. It's something you've not at all expected till now. That is unexpected, right, for you? So I mean, a lot of people will drown themselves into very big sadness, and things just go very wrong in life at that point of time, especially people of our age, 17 to 18, 16 to 18, this age people, they go through this a lot, especially because of the competitive exams that exist in India. It is very tough to handle the pressure, and it is very tough to handle the negativity that goes around it. But then I'll tell you from what perspective you should see this as. You should not see this as a failure, you should see this as an experience in life. Because preparing for that exam for 1.5 years might have given you a lot of skills, like researching, studying for hours together, sitting, hard work, perseverance, lot of skills. You'll learn a lot of skills because you're preparing for an exam for that much period of time. So even if you're not getting the result you desired, it might be because of so many circumstances, but then you still spent your time on it, and that in itself is a very big achievement. So, and nobody knows what's gonna happen on the exam day, on the D-day. There are a lot of external factors that play in that particular day, so we cannot guess what's gonna happen. And to accept the fact that it's okay to not do good, but at the same time it's okay to experience good things throughout that period is very, very, very important. That is my first point, is to see everything as a good or a bad experience, and not as a full stop or just a very big wall in your life. Because life does not work like that. Life always has something for you in the front of you. It's just throwing you with opportunities, throwing you with all sort of things in life. You just have to see and take that opportunity. So for that, you just need to see everything as an experience, and you have to take everything in a very positive manner, in a very optimistic manner. So this is my first thing. You should change about yourself, because I've changed that, and I am feeling very, very, very happy about myself because of this one thing, which is like really, really, really important for us to do. Overcome your shortcomings in life. The second most important thing is to overcome your shortcomings in life. For example, I am someone who cannot edit photo, who cannot make a video, who cannot do good research, who just doesn't have a lot of patience. I was that, before. But then I thought, let me overcome this. I do not want to be dependent on people for these small stuff in life, because small things in life impact you a lot. So if you change all of these small stuff, things are gonna go great for you. So that is the reason why you should really upskill yourself. You should really overcome your shortcomings in life, and you should really make negatives into positives. Just turn them into positive things about you, and things are going to change a lot for you. For example, right now the video I'm shooting, I never knew that there was a thing called as a tripod that existed until I bought it myself. And I never knew that there is this thing which is light, which acts as a brightening agent for you when you're shooting a video. So I never thought that exists, but then it does. And now I know a lot of stuff, and I can edit also. I've learned it. So if you learn, you'll not be able to dependent on anyone, and it's just gonna go very good, because it's gonna give you a boost in confidence also. It's gonna make you feel very happy in general. So just overcome your shortcomings, turn them into positives about yourself, and just make them as your skills in life which are gonna turn your life a lot. So that is the second thing. The third thing is embrace changes in life. So for example, if you're someone who's gonna travel, a lot further than your home for studies, you're gonna go very, very, very far away from your home for your studies or for your job or anything as such, and you feel really sad about it. But then I tell you, embrace that change in life, because it might take you to a very, very, very big and very positive place in life. So just, if you just embrace it, if you just feel like, okay, this might take me to a new chapter in life, and I'm feeling very, very, very happy about it. If you think everything in a very good note, if you just end things on a good note and start things on a good note, it's gonna go very well for you. Because I am a person who's never been in a hostel my whole life. 17 years of my life I've stayed at my home, been pampered by my parents and my grandparents. So you have to know what I'm talking about. It's really, really, really hard to stay on a hostel and doing all of this stuff on my own. I have never done laundry by myself. I've never washed stuff. I've never done any of my chores by myself. But then if I'm gonna go to hostel, I need to do all of this stuff. And at first I was like, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna have my mom with me. I'm not gonna do that. Oh my god. But then it's a very big teaching in life, right? You get to do your own stuff, and it's gonna teach you a lot of stuff in general. You're gonna experience a lot of fun, you're gonna experience a lot of tough work, hard work, loneliness, but then it's gonna prepare you for the worst and for the best in life. So just embrace changes in your life which are gonna be very, very, very helpful. And the fourth thing is to be grateful for God for giving you this body. Because bro, the fact that you're walking, the fact that you're talking, the fact that you're watching things and you're able to see things in a very good manner is a God gift. Because not a lot of people have this virtue, not a lot of people have this luxury. So you have to be very, very, very grateful of God that you've got an amazing body which can function properly. And you're not supposed to just point out your faults, or I don't even call them faults. It's just the way nature has created you in general, so I don't see them as faults. But still, you should not pinpoint whatever you feel bad about your body. I don't think you should do that, because I know it's easier said than done, but still, I mean, you're able to function, you're able to be good, you're able to be healthy. That in itself is a very, very, very great thing at this generation and at this time. So yeah, I mean, just be grateful for what body you have, and just embrace what life throws at you in general. The fifth thing is that go out, get ready. Even if you're not being able to go out, just get ready, look at your mirror, comb your hair, wear earrings. If your ears are pierced, by the way, wear earrings, wear a ring, comb your hair, do your basic whatever skincare, makeup, whatever you feel like, wear good dress. Just if you do all of this stuff for your body, you'll feel good. So feeling good is like, it's gonna make you happy. So I'm a homebody, I don't go out a lot, and I kid you not, if I stay at my home for continuous 3 to 4, which I do right now, if I stay at my home for at least 3 to 4 days continuously, I tie my hair into a bun and I don't even comb it for like 1.5 day, 2 days. I am not very, very, very proud of it, but still, that's the fact. So don't do that. If you do that, it's gonna give you icky feeling, it's not gonna give you great feeling. It's gonna make you feel like, oh my god, my life is so boring and stuff. It's gonna give you a lot of negative stuff. So always get ready, feel good, wear good clothes, do good skincare, do good makeup, and just do good in general for your body and for yourself, how you look and how you just feel. And that will do very, very, very big changes in life. And the sixth point is journaling. I am not telling you to sit every day and write what your day has gone through, because I've tried that, it didn't work with me, and I don't think it's gonna work a lot to a lot of people. Maybe it's gonna work to a lot of people, but for me and people like me, it might not work. So I feel like, for example, today I've shot my first YouTube video. I am so grateful, I am so happy, I am so confident and just very happy about the fact that I'm able to do it, I'm just gonna journal about this feeling in my journal. So just do that whenever you feel something very good is happening in your life, whenever you feel like something very sad happened in your life, whenever you feel like, oh my god, I've gone through this, or oh my god, I've gone through this. So you have to see what you're going through in life, and if you feel like this moment is something I do not want to forget in my life, journal that. Whether you write it, whether you document it in a video, whether you document it in a voice note, doesn't matter, just do that. Because like 6 months or 1 month after you journal it, if you read it or if you listen and if you watch it, you're gonna feel a lot good. You, even if you're like sad, and if you go and read your happy moments or your very happy, just very happy experiences in general, if you go and watch or see or just listen to them, you will feel so energized. It's gonna give you a feeling which cannot be explained in words. You'll feel like, Gitika, if you've gone through that very good experience, I feel like you can go through any sort of experience. Or if if you documented a very 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 low point in your life, or very sad moment in your life, or very angry irritated moment in your life, and 2 months 3 months after, if you feel very bad or very negative in general, if you go and open that journal or just go and watch that video you recorded by yourself, if you go and do that, you'll feel like, oh my god, if I've done that, if I've gone through that moment in my life, I can do anything. So do that. It's gonna work, because I've done that and it worked a lot for me. And if you're very lazy to write it down, record voice notes and organize them into files or something like that. So it's gonna help you, and it's gonna create a virtual journal for yourself, of yourself, and keep it private. There is no need for you to share it with anyone, because judgment again from other people, it might be from your own parents, it's gonna give you very 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 negative feelings to you, and it's gonna just impact a lot on your life. So I don't recommend sharing it with people. If you want to journal it in a very private way and keep it for yourself. The seventh thing I'm gonna be talking about is to basically not depending on buying things and eating a lot of food to make you happy. For me, sleep, eat is my life. I live to sleep, I live to eat good food. But when you're sad, you buy a lot of things, you eat a lot of food which is not good to you, and it's just a very 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 bad thing for your health and your mindset. So for example, if you're depressed, or if you're just like very 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 sad in general, you go on to Amazon, you scroll, because one, you go on to Instagram, and a lot of people are consuming a lot of stuff, because Instagram is equals to consumption these days, no matter what you tell. But then if you scroll, you get to see these bottles, that Stanley bottle, you get to see basically a lot of stuff that you want to feel like, oh my god, it is so aesthetic, I want to have it with me. Stop. When you're buying things, you should first think whether it is a need or whether it is a want. If it is a need, go and buy it, don't think. But if it is a want, write it down in your diary or in your phone or wherever you like, and just after 1 month see if it's still your want, and then purchase it. Because you need to balance out stuff. You cannot just go and spend money on stuff which don't even make sense. So I feel like buying things just because you're sad is very very bad. I mean, sadness is gonna amplify buying and eating stuff, so it's really not good for you to do that. And second thing is eating. When you're sad, you binge eat burgers, pizzas, french fries, in my case chicken. I'm a non-vegetarian, so in my case chicken, in my case pakoras, thumbs up, soft drinks, all sort of stuff. So doing that, it will only hurt your body. In turn, it's gonna hurt your mental health also. So I really do not recommend you to do any of this. Yeah, so basically don't binge eat and don't binge buy anything. Contemplate on what to do and think before you do anything, because it's gonna impact a lot on your health, and I do not want that to happen. So just if it's gonna impact you in a very negative way, you're not gonna do that. So that's gonna change a lot. In to be surrounding yourself with content which gives you positive vibes, which gives you inspiration, which gives you happy emotions in general to live a good life. You know, if you surround yourself with a very, very, very negative impacting, content, which is very consuming, very materialistic content, it's gonna give you very, very not so good vibrations for you. So I feel like surrounding yourself with good content is very, very, very important. So if you change that, maybe the way you feel also changes. Because I did this, it is certainly not related to the way I feel, but when I was studying, because I consume YouTube a lot, so when I was studying I was just scrolling through YouTube a lot. Then I thought, okay, if I'm doing that, let me just convert my whole YouTube history and my whole YouTube, suggestions into study suggestions. So I started subscribing to people who post study vlogs, study content, people who are med students, people who are law students just like me. And I surrounded myself, and then the moment I watch them, I feel like, oh my god, I should study. I feel so motivated to do and to go and study, because motivation is really it really works for a very short period of time. So if you, whenever you take breaks, if you go and watch that kind of content, it's gonna give you a boost to study. So I did that, and it really worked. Now that I don't have anything to study as of now, I surround myself with content which inspire me to do something in life, which kind of makes me happy in general, which gives me insights on how to upskill myself. So if you surround yourself with content like that, it's gonna impact your life a lot in a very, very, very good way and in a very productive way. So please do that, because it might change a lot for you. We do not know, maybe content is the way you feel sad about yourself in general. So I feel like changing your content makes a lot of difference. So do that. Is it 9th thing or 10th thing? I really do not know. Maybe I lost the count. I do not know, but whatever. So the last thing that I want to suggest is that to always surround yourself with wise, good and optimistic natured people. Because if you surround yourself with negative mindset people who are always thinking, oh my god, what if that thing happened, and what if this thing happened in life, and what if I'm gonna be, I just don't have any interest in life, I want to die, I want to do that. Yes, they are entitled to have those feelings, but if you want to be happy in life, I feel like you are not supposed to surround those kind of people, in your life. And if you want to help them, again, help them be positive in life. But then there are some people who really do not want to change in life. Trust me, there are people like that who really want to be negative, who enjoy negativity in life. So I really do not want, me myself, I do not surround myself to with people who are like that, who are very negative in general. So if you want to be happy, things have to change, you have to change. So please do not surround yourself with people who really give you negative vibes, who really give you just not so good vibes. So I mean, that's going to impact a lot on your mental health, on your mental well-being and on your emotions in general. So even if your parents are pressuring you in a very negative way, go and talk to them, and spend some good time with them, and just be good to them, be kind to them. Maybe they're gonna be kind to you also. So just change the way you see things and change the way they see things. Maybe things will work out. So if people are gonna listen to you, do that. If people are very adamant about how they're gonna be in life and how negative are they gonna be in life, I feel like you should not budge, and you should be very happy with yourself. And I feel like you should be distant with those kind of people in life. So I mean, these are the changes I really wanted to suggest all of you, because it worked for me. It might work for you, because it healed me a lot from things that I've gone through. And I feel like maybe it'll heal and it'll help a lot of people in general. And you just deserve to be happy. Everyone deserves to be happy. Like, happiness is such a beautiful thing. So be happy with yourself by not depending on anyone for your happiness. Just be happy and content with what you have, and just be positive about yourself. So yeah, that's it for this video. The experience of shooting my first video, pretty good though. I just want keys, people will feel good after watching my video. I just want to know that. So if anyone watches this video, and if you feel like it helped you or it uplifted you in any way, please drop a like and do comment. under my channel. And if you really like the way I talk, if you really like the way I am very raw, and if you really like the way I just generally present my content, please subscribe to my channel. And I'll meet you maybe next Sunday or maybe next Thursday. I really do not know when I'm gonna post my video again because I have to get a hang of this. So yeah, I'll see you maybe on the upcoming Sunday. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be really engaging, I'm gonna be really active on this channel. So please, if you do like my content, please subscribe, and it's gonna motivate me a lot to do these videos. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I'm really happy. Okay, I really have to end it, otherwise it's gonna go to 30 minutes. So bye bye.